someone we love.
Yo, because I remember the first time I got cheated on. I never had even conceptual, and I was a nigga that used to just fuck dudes' girls.
Yeah.
I could never conceptualize.
When they come back around.
You could have framed that.
I just never could really think that my girl could do this. Yeah. I didn't even think, like, I wouldn't even be thinking about, like, oh, like, where is she?
Yo.
I was like, well, she must be doing something constructive.
She ain't answering the phone. She must be
constructive.
She's busy right now.
Yeah.
She's probably being a little angel she is.
Yeah, bro. I was like 16, bro, and it happened to me the first time, and I was like, yo,
you want to know how I got out of that fast? Because I was in high school, so I'd have been like 15 probably.
Yeah.
It was this chick. She was from like a close by neighborhood. One of my homies, like, we having a whole convo. And who you grow up with really mattered, because what he did was foul. Now I think back on it, but it helped me. When I think back on it, helped me. Because this nigga, like, such and such, I'm telling him, like, yeah, you know, that shit was good. I'm telling him, man, you know this nigga go and fuck her. So for me, she wasn't my girl though, but for me, that showed me like, oh shit, these bitch will fuck your homies. It was one of them things where it was like, all right, I kind of and like the reality I grew up with my mom, my sister, I had a step pop too, but I seen how my mom's cheating on my step pop. And like, she'd be like, if he asks you, don't tell him who white car that is. I'm like, that's Mr. Kyle white car. I know who car that is. I'm telling him. But it's like, wild. Seeing all those things, I'm grateful that the women in my family wasn't perfect. They was women. So it's like, I seen that. And it was like, all right, cool. I see this side, but I also know this side exists. So I never was naive, but I did make one dumb gesture when I was in my first relationship. And I said to one of my homies, he was like, yeah. He said something like, man, if a nigga pull up right now and such some shit, I'm like, man, my girl wouldn't do that. But I'm like, I never make that statement.
Don't ever make the statement.
No, never make that. Never make that statement. My girl would never. Never say that in life. And you good. As long as you never be delusional or naive, you good. Because you being cheated on by a woman don't say nothing about you. That's just what she on. That's whatever.
Yeah,
like, got nothing to do with you.
It don't got nothing to do with you.
You know what I mean?
That's why I said earlier.
Until you say she would never do that. Now it's like, nigga, you.
Now you brought it upon yourself. You deserve this now.
It has to happen. Matter of fact, it's a hotline. The niggas like, we got one, guys. Need you to pull up.
We got the bat signal.
Pull up in the race.
Send the troops. Send the troops. Go get her.
I just be like, if you do that, that's on you.
Right. I said back to the celebrity crush thing. To me, that don't move me about girls, whatever, talking about a guy. Because in the day, you have to go be the whore. Yeah. So if you don't go fuck them, they don't move me about a guy trying to fuck you.
It's different in Atlanta.
Like, we can't stop that.
Yeah.
Like, why are you even telling me that?
I would have.
It's different in Atlanta. Them niggas are right there.
She said they right there.
Them niggas, like, it's different.
I'm not calling her, like, either you gonna be a whore or you not. Like,
I feel you. Like, but I don't want you to be a whore right now. You know
understand?
And nobody does. I can't stop it.
It's weird because
if she got that dog in her, that whore dog in her,
it's gonna come out.
I mean, she's gonna
come out. But the worst thing about that whore dog is, I think for me, right, in all my relationships, the one thing I didn't want them to go out and cheat for is because I never wanted to have to realize the fact that I chose wrong. And I think that's one thing that men and women like heavily differ on, is that they never feel like they chose wrong. No, they feel like
it's always you.
It's always you. But with men, what makes us go into depression and shit after some shit like that happened is that we feel like, damn, nigga, it was me.
Yeah.
I fucked up and chose the wrong
100%.
female.
I always imagine that if I've been cheated on before, if a girl cheated on me now, just be like, cool, whatever. Not cool, whatever, but like, again, come with life type shit, whatever. Yeah. But I will say, I always imagine it would hit me hard in that fashion if you fuck one of my closest friends. It was like, oh, so I chose a horrible friend and horrible girl at the same time, and they collided on some crazy snake shit. That's insane. Like, but if you just on some regular horse shit, it's like, all right, cool, whatever. But fuck with my friends, that's like hard for me to even.
Nah, man, you was your girl for 10 years, bro. That shit gonna be fucked up.
I think, yeah.
I think be fucked up.
Do you know what my issue with it is?
Because I know I've seen more fucked up things happen.
A woman gonna be a woman. That's my philosophy. I just feel like whatever that look like, it could be good, it could be bad. A woman gonna be a woman. You know what I mean? But I say that when they cry, they're just gonna be a woman. And I say that when they lie. Fucking woman gonna be a woman. Either way.
Shit,
but
it don't be worth lying
about. For me, the reason I take cheating as disrespect is because I don't feel like nobody should be able to access you in a way I can, based on what it cost me to access you. That's not a fair price. Yeah. So if this nigga could just pull up and fuck, You feel what I'm saying? Now, granted, I know the name of the game. It is what it is. But that's why I would never stay with my girl if she cheated on me.
Absolutely.
Not fuck the ego. No, it's just the fact that this nigga got it at this price and I'm paying this. I'm still a businessman. Fuck that.
Like, I gotta die for you.
That don't make sense.
I literally have to die for you.
He could just meet you in McDonald's parking lot. I'd rather be him. We could just switch. Just tell me what you're thinking about. Let me and this nigga switch. You know what I mean? He come in and be the boyfriend. I'll beat you in McDonald's. Like, why you want to make me that person?
I got argued about detox tea and shit, and he just fucking in the
like that's not a fair exchange.
Bro, you feel me?
It's not a fair exchange.
So that's one of the points I had on my podcast too, because it was a girl that was she was like an OnlyFans model, and she was a stripper. And I was like, yo, I'd never talk to a woman who I perceive as promiscuous. She was like, why? I was like, well, because I would never go to a car lot and I got to pay $10,000 for this car. But this nigga just get to drive it and bring it back whenever he wants. You know what I'm saying?
But like, for the stripper point though, because I said some shit like that before. They say strippers don't sell pussy.
That is a fucking lie.
I mean, of course,
not all.
No, I'm saying like that's not
still,
he's
seeing you naked.
Most people in the army don't kill people, but enough of them do for me to feel like you might have killed somebody. I
know. I'm saying like I said what you said, and she corrected me and was like, well, I don't. Basically, every girl ain't fucking at work. So it's like, that's not saying strippers don't do it, as it's not saying all men cheat or don't cheat. It's basically saying like, that's not the nature of the profession. It's what happens.
It's literally the nature. No, I'm sorry, bro. That's bullshit. It's literally the nature of protection.
The nature of the profession is selling yourself.
It's selling yourself.
The degree of
but
sell.
I'm talking about the pussy part. Selling the actual
degree.
Pussy. Okay.
Bro.
The idea of your pussy is being sold.
Like, no,
they
nigga.
Selling
they
pussy,
selling
bro.
pussy.
Don't fall for the bullshit.
Don't
fall for the lie,
I was
bro.
thinking about titling it.
Selling pussy.
Why men don't deserve a podcast, but then I might have the title as they selling pussy.
Nah, for real, bro. And even if they not, assume that they are.
Yeah, because if we did this every
Can't
episode,
go wrong assuming wrong.
We would be viral every day, but they would hate us so bad.
Facts, that's true.
You know what I mean?
And I hate it because strippers are some of the most hardworking, like people. Just period. Very industrious, very smart.
Hardworking.
They work hard, bro. It's hard work.
Like one of the hard, like top 10 profession, hard work.
Sure. Q has a big thing with women's labor, so you got to just let him know.
No, real shit.
He's a sexist and a feminist. It's weird.
I'm complex.
I like that though. I truly believe it's a very hard-working job. The mental stress you have to put through yourself, like it might not. It's physically taxing. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew a lot of strippers were from filming, so like their body be bruised up. Like you know what I'm saying? Doing the pole shit. Like they really be working hard. It's just that, you know, you can't fucking. I had to throw it in there. But like I respect
the mental stress.
I respect them.
You know,
like,
it's like had to deal with the 75 years. I get it.
Yeah, no, I respect them, bro. That shit has to be taxing. Putting your body, going through your insecurity. Because women, they're still women. Like being insecure, they might feel fat. They might be on a period. I truly feel like they work hard. So not to talk shit about the profession, but for me to invest into you and to have you around my kids and my mom, and the propensity for you to not be faithful is just not the right profession for me. And there's other ones like a nurse. I wouldn't date a fucking nurse.
I get it, honestly.
Nurse, they say it's my girl's a nurse, but they say that's like the highest percentage of that and just being single in general.
Yeah, facts because of the type of work and the work schedule and the environment. Yeah. So it's like it's psychology behind all this shit. So I'm not just saying this shit because I don't like strippers.
Like, no. I just don't like women working.
I'm clipping that. There we go. You got it.
Like, don't do nothing. Just be home and be barefoot and pregnant.
I mean, that's according to Q. But
I was quoting you from the Shut Up Shawn podcast. We said episode 70.
I want you to work. Yeah, that's true.
No, y'all niggas is hilarious. But all in all,